Welcome back to another video, Rams Nation. Today I'm bringing to you the recap of the Rams' big win over the Cardinals in London. It was a 33-0 win. Let's get into it. I'm not really going to go into stats because, the Rams won 33-0. They obviously played well. Jared Goff played well. Todd Gurley had over 100 yards on the ground. He had like 48 receiving yards and he had a touchdown. Just everything went well. Jared Goff made one mistake when he threw an interception. He also threw a pass that was dropped by Antoine Bethea. He's a safety for the Cardinals. It should have been an interception. There was another time where he forced the ball into Cooper Kupp into triple coverage, and it wasn't intercepted. It was just tipped, thankfully. But other than that, the Rams got to Carson Palmer. They broke his arm. They held Adrian Peterson in check. They didn't let him run up the middle at all, which was a key to the game that I said in the last video. But really, that's about it. Yeah, I don't really have to go much into stats because, like I said, it's a 33-0 win. I mean, the Rams just blew them out. The Cardinals weren't even on the same level as the Rams. You know, Sammy Watkins played a little bit better. He had more of a contribution this week. Robert Woods had a good contribution. Tavon Austin had a few runs, a reception. He played a lot better this week. Pharaoh Cooper had a couple nice returns. But other than that, that's it for stats, really. I kind of just brushed over the Carson Palmer injury. He injured his non-throwing arm. He broke it when Alec Ogletree hit him pretty hard in the chest. I think he broke it on the way down. Hopefully he will come back. It's he'll be out for 8 weeks. He'll have surgery, but I don't know if he can come back though, because at this point in his career, he's had a couple injuries recently, and just. The Cardinals are 3-4. He's out for 8 weeks. So how many games can they realistically win in those 8 games? You know, if you say they win 3, I think that's generous for that. 8, what's that put them at? Like 6 and 9 at that point. It's not gonna work. They're gonna have to have a winning record after these next couple games to win without him. But hopefully Carson Palmer will recover good. But it doesn't look like the Cardinals will have anything to look forward to, really. On the bright side, the Rams defense pitched a shutout, which is amazing. After the first couple weeks, I believe the first 14 quarters of the season, they allowed 99 points, and in the last 14 quarters of the season, they have allowed 39 points, which is a tremendous improvement. Ever since that second half of the Dallas game, the defense has been stepping it up, and the Rams are going to be a hard team to beat if the defense keeps rolling like this, because after the bye week, they play the Giants, who just struggled to score 7 on the Seattle Seahawks, and it's going to be pretty easy to shut them down with all their injuries in their wide receiving core, and Orleans Darkwa, can he do that? But the Rams look like, after they come off the bye with a huge 33-0 win, divisional win, they're going to have a lot of confidence. They're going to go in against a 1-6 New York Giants team, and I'm pretty sure that the Rams might actually win pretty big there. And the Rams are 5-2 now. They're leading the division. They have a half game on the Seahawks. They go into a bye week, so if the Seahawks were to win next week, they will retake the division lead. They'll have the same record as the Rams, and they'll have the tiebreaker because they beat the Rams, but they play the Houston Texans, which that would be a tough game. I believe it's in Seattle though, so Deshaun Watson might have trouble beating the Seahawks in their home, but go Texans, and whoever the Cardinals are on bye, and the 49ers are 0-7, so it doesn't even matter about them. Now for your Rams Nation awards, the offensive player of the game is Todd Gurley. He had 106 yards on the ground. He had 48 receiving yards, and he also had a rushing touchdown, which was an 18-yard touchdown. It was just another performance from Todd Gurley that you just say, wow. He had an amazing game. As far as the defensive player of the game goes to LaMarcus Joyner. He returned to this one. He was out with a hamstring injury, and he had an interception with like a 30-yard return, which was pretty big, swung momentum, and it was a good team effort on defense, just like last week. But I'm going to have to go with LaMarcus Joyner on this one. It was just great to have him back after being out a couple weeks and to have another interception. He's been playing great this year. And MVP, go back to Todd Gurley. He was just amazing. Well, the Rams Nation game ball, and MVP is Todd Gurley. Just another performance from him. You could have maybe given it to Jared Goff if he didn't make the interception. He wasn't playing bad all day, but you have to give it to Todd Gurley. Well, let me point out, Jared Goff did have a rushing touchdown too, but you have to give it to Todd Gurley. Just another game from him. Hopefully he keeps running like this, like his rookie self. Just the Rams have to keep giving them the ball. One thing they should do is hand them the ball off more in the red zone, though. I believe the first 2 trips to the red zone, the Rams settled for field goals, and Todd Gurley didn't get a single touch. And then the next time they were down in the red zone, they did give Todd Gurley the ball, and that's when he took it in from 18 yards. But that's what they got to do to keep winning. Just give Todd Gurley the ball in the red zone and keep rolling with him. With that being said, Rams Nation, there's not really much to talk about. Like I said before, it was a 33-0 win. The Rams were dominant in all aspects of the game. There's not really much to talk about. So with that being said, I'm going to have, the Rams are on bye this week, so I'm not going to have a preview and a recap, obviously. But expect a Jared Goff comparison between last year and this year, because last year he only played 7 games, and this year the Rams are 7 games in, so that comes in perfectly. And also expect a season review and maybe a couple other videos, maybe not, but that's what's going to be on the table over this next couple weeks, and I'll get a Giants preview in there too. But that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, Rams Nation. Subscribe, leave a like, comment, share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Go Rams.